Lopez. He's making his debut, fighting out of Pacific Warriors. Pacific Warriors, they got a good group of guys down there in Pueblo, I believe it is, and a lot more strikers.
Yeah, you're going to go ahead and expect Lopez to throw hands.
For sure.
Gabe Charbonneau from Pacific Warrior is a technician with the hands, always has been, always has his fighters ready to go.
Always. And he puts out a good group.
Looks like the Warrior Fitness team is going to take care of Jerry France for this fight as well. Big ups to them for stepping up.
It's a Pariah MMA Warrior Fitness card versus everybody else.
Yeah. I want to thank Top Shelf Entertainment for having us down tonight for Rubicon 6 here at the Altered Reality Event Center.
And this is a fun view.
This is a great venue.
Great venue, great view.
And you could put some people in here.
Good energy. And I'm not standing on once inside the cage, or I'm not standing in the corner, so I'm not stressed out.
Yeah, this is without being a cornerman or a fighter, you can't get a better seat.
No. He is ready to go, walking with some mean intentions.
He's definitely walking out with a purpose.
He almost said, "I don't need any grease, let's go."
He said, "Let's go. I'm ready."
I know France is 0-1, but I don't think I've ever seen him fight on any card, so I don't really know much about him.
Yeah, I've never seen anything from him. But I've definitely seen Gabe Charbonneau fighters out, and I've never seen one of them not ready.
Yeah, you know, I'm a firm believer in not putting your fighters out there too soon.
Yeah.
And Gabe's one of those guys that, he makes sure they're ready. If you're not ready, you're not going in.
Yeah, he tells you when it's time to fight.
Yeah.
This being your heavyweight bout for Top Shelf. Fighters, come on inside.
I gotta say, I like this introduction and get in there and fight.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of waiting around here.
No. France looks ready also.
Yeah. That was an intense stare down.
Very intense.
These guys are ready to go. We got Jerry France in the white with red, and we got Lopez in the black with red. Lopez comes out with a low leg kick on the inside. Oh! Jerry France landed a hard right hand right off the bop.
Yep.
And
Now
he
he's
is
working
looking
for
to
the
pounce.
finish. He has got that killer instinct in him.
Yes, he does. He saw some blood in the water, and he's ready to go. He's got a nice overhook there.
Oh, he had to get his legs out to sprawl a little harder.
Yes, he does.
But he needs to pop up.
Now-
Lopez is still hurt, I think.
Yes, sir. Now he needs to just relax and let it happen.
France had that more of a boxing stance. I was surprised to see that out of the independent fighter.
That first flurry's out of the way. Now let's settle in and see how it goes.
Shake the cobwebs out.
Yeah.
Good.
Now
Nice
the fighters
break.
separate.
Good.
Let's see where we go from here. Lopez coming out with a long jab.
Yeah. And France is looking
France
to
is
counter that
looking
jab
yes,
with
sir.
a hard cross.
He was trying to jump the jab and beat it with a cross.
And he almost did on that one.
Yeah. Lopez dropping down for a double leg, switching back to single leg. France throwing
France
some
is
body shots.
hard shots too.
Yes, sir.
He's got something behind him.
I don't know if Lopez wants to stick around down there and burn a bunch of energy on this takedown.
Those boys are big.
Shots to the ear.
That does not feel good. Oh, somebody's bleeding.
Somebody's opened up. It looks like blood from the nose of Lopez.
Oh, that was a good cross. That was a good cross. France
Slipped a little forearm into that.
And France clearly wants to keep this in the
Yes.
middle. Clearly. But I think Lopez got the attention with that cross.
Lopez threw a nice cross right down the middle.
Deep breath from Lopez.
Yeah.
Deep breath. And
France
France
looks trouble breathing through that nose, it looks like.
Yep. Good jab.
France is staying nice and relaxed. He's not overexerting himself.
I would like to
staying behind the jab.
I'd like to see France finish with a hook on some of these punches. Lopez drops his left hand and his right hand.
I'd like to see a 3 or 4 punch combo out of it. We need to see something more than just jab, jab, jab,
For sure.
cross. There's the
good
cross.
hard cross.
There's
He needs to
another
go right
one.
to the body.
Nope.
Oh,
Whoa,
hard
whoa,
knee.
whoa.
That was an illegal knee to an opponent. Lopez needs to just get his breathing
I
under
don't
him.
know if France understood the rules because he grabbed that head and threw that knee with intent.
Yeah, he's seen it. He's seen it. And I think
I don't know if he knew it was illegal. I don't know as an independent fighter if he knew that that's not allowed at the amateur ranks.
No, and they are pretty clear in Colorado anyway. I mean, I've been to a lot of different states.
They do a fighter meeting.
And they're clear here that it's not going to be taken.
Nope.
And you can see Tim Mills taking a point, I believe, from him.
Yes, sir.
The warning you get is in the rules meeting. That's it. And I think that's only fair.
No point.
No
He
point.
said he's giving him a warning. No.
Lopez needs to take his whole time.
Yep, take all the time he needs, right?
I'm not sure.
And you know what? Tim Mills always looking out for the fighter.
For sure.
Said he's going to go over there and warn him one more time. What he's doing is giving Lopez just a little more time to recover before he makes him make a decision.
And it's back on. Lopez was ready. He didn't even take advantage of the time. He said, I'm ready
Right
to
back
fight.
to the middle. Here we go. Lopez wants to get behind that jab now. Low leg kick.
France just needs to keep that jab out there. It's working fine for him.
Yep.
And counter with that cross because Lopez is dropping his left hand.
France is beating the jab.
Yeah. But it seems like France is fighting a little more intimidated, like more what do you want to say, like skittish now.
Every time Lopez throws the jab, he's throwing it with his
That was a good
chin
hard
up.
cross at the end of the round. And that's the round. Wow, what a round.
All
That
right,
was
going
good.
back to the corner. Gabe needs to talk to Lopez and let him know that he's throwing the jab with his chin way up in the air, and that's why he's eating that cross every time.
Yep.
If you're in the corner of France, what are you telling him?
I tell him that he needs to throw that jab, throw that cross, finish with some hooks also, but at the same time, quit backing up with your head up. He needs to stand his ground. It's clearly he is the harder puncher, so he needs to stand his ground and throw some hard shots instead of backing with his chin straight up.
If I'm in France's corner right now, I tell him I need to see punch combinations. I need to see 3 and 4 punch combinations. We can't just live on just throwing the jab as you're moving away.
Yeah, and work the body because the hands always come up, the body's wide open on both these guys.
And if you're Lopez, we can't just throw the jab and leave it out there long.
And he's got to keep coming forward because France backs up with his head up.
Yes, sir. Here we go, round 2.
Round 2.
And a little sign of respect. The fighters touch hands.
Francis.
Whoa, Lopez attempts a spinning backhand. Not impressed by it very much as France.
I think it's clear to say maybe the corner told him to get to that clinch and take him down.
Sure. Now we got Lopez
Francis,
attempting that single leg again, but he's
rough.
eating punches off the ear.
That is a
Hammer
bad
fist
spot.
on the ear.
That is
Yeah,
a
you
bad
don't want to
spot.
live there. France
France-
pushes away, gets a nice separation where he
Good
should
jab
be.
by France.
Nice jab.
Good jab by France. But see how he backs up. He's got to stand his ground. Sit down on that cross and throw it.
Same thing. We've seen the low leg kick from Lopez a couple times, but it hasn't been with bad intentions.
No.
So when he's going to load up that leg kick, step right into it. You're going to be just fine.
Barely miss with that cross.
And throw it.
That's just to get the feel, get the range, you know.
Yeah, he's not throwing that leg kick with any intention. There's
That
a little bit
that
more.
was a hard one.
A little bit more there. But if you're France at this
Good,
point,
France.
we need to start stepping in.
And France needs
Get
to
in the pocket.
France needs to check those, man.
Yeah.
You can only take 2 or 3 good ones, and that's it for your leg.
If you're France, you need to just
Oh,
go
good
ahead.
overhead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good right hands by both of them. Lopez is looking a little more comfortable this round,
Yeah,
though.
I think he's starting to feel himself now.
And he took France's hardest shots.
Yes, he
took
did.
him his hardest
And
shots.
France seems to be breathing and moving away a lot more.
A lot more.
We may have seen all he had.
Not throwing as many jabs, letting himself get back
Yeah,
into the
he
corner.
got
He's
pushed
gotta
right
stay
back
away.
against the
That was a
cage.
hard knee by
Hard
France.
At the middle. Both fighters breathing out of their mouths at this point. But Lopez seems to be finding a much better rhythm. He's throwing the jab, throwing the leg kick.
Good cross. He needs to keep him right there. He turned the cage, or turned himself off the cage, and he needs to keep him there.
Yeah, France is gonna move off the cage. Right there, he needs to capitalize and keep Lopez on the cage and start working some combinations.
He's doing
If
a
he
good
drops-
job with the jab.
But if he drops down
That
and
was a
throws a
hard
couple
cross.
shots to the body, he's going to really open up upstairs.
France is
And that's
clearly
a hard
trying
cross,
to.
too.
He is trying to measure him with that cross. I think France needs to break off and punch off. He's throwing
Yep.
knees when he gets off, but he's not punching when he's getting off. He needs
Now,
to
if he
punch.
rotates out and throws a
hurt.
hook off that,
That knee hurt. You've seen Lopez dip.
Lopez is fighting with his mouth all the way open right now, which is going to be susceptible to a really
Yep.
hard cross.
France is just letting him push him into that cage, though. That's a
Yeah.
bad idea, I think.
I think he's resting.
I think he's resting. I think they're
Yeah.
both trying to rest.
I see France letting him push him against the cage, and he's using it for rest. Nice little flurry from France at the end of the round.
Lopez is a bloody mess.
Yes, he does.
If I'm France's corner, you know, I tell him work the body. He hurt Lopez to the body.
Those knees to the body are great.
Hurt.
Keep using those knees to the body. Drop down to a hook to the body is going to do great for you.
Yep.
Because once he changes levels, we're going to have Lopez moving up and down to block, and it's going to open up the headshots.
And
Lopez, on the other hand, I like the leg kicks. I don't like the fancy Superman punch. He needs
No.
to stay behind the jab, throw jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, leg kick, because all that France is worrying about is the jab. He's not throwing a whole lot of combinations. He's not throwing a whole lot of hard punches.
And I like the way I like the way Gabe is talking to him with enthusiasm.
Calm
You know, and actually it looked like he was like getting in him. And I'm more of a coach that
Yeah.
you got to get in him a little bit
Sure.
to kind of. He
You
needs a little urgency.
gotta
this
tell him.
round.
Tell
I think
him where he's
down
at.
2 rounds. I think he's down 2 rounds, so he needs a finish. I think.
Tell him he's got to get a finish right here. Here's our third and final round. Nice little show of
Nice.
respect from the fighters.
And back to work.
Lopez slings the jab, leg
Uh,
kick.
he-
I like it, but let's finish something behind that kick and he'll be okay.
And it gives you a chance to close the distance if that's
Yep.
what you want to do. But France is doing a good job by pawing that jab out there. He'll throw it out there, paw it out there.
There's an attempted little body kick.
I think France needs to get a little more active with that jab.
Sure.
A little more combinations. He's got good movement when he's going forward. Going backwards, he needs to work on. But I think
I'd like to see him circle towards the jab and
for
work
sure.
himself into a great shot to throw that cross.
I think if he
Right
throws
there,
that-
see? If
right-
he throws that jab moving away,
he
he's
saw
got
it
that
right there.
cross.
He did it once, and I hope he sees it again because it's wide open every time.
Now if he starts chasing that jab back, Lopez's jab back, he's going to be all right.
Also, too, if he comes in with a double jab, then a hard cross, it'll
Yep.
land.
That's
'Cause
exact-
Lopez's hands are at his waist almost, and that's not good. He's breathing hard, and France needs to come forward on that time when he's breathing.
Nice
Hard.
leg kicks, though. Those leg kicks are keeping France honest.
Yeah.
If I'm France right now, I want to see him. I want to see a level change, something to the body, and then right back upstairs.
He'll be wide open. You could tell France don't like those
Nope,
kicks.
nope. Those leg kicks have started to add up a
He's
little
almost
bit on him.
sprawling when he throws a kick.
Yeah. We're getting a big hop step or a sprawl away.
There you go. There it was again.
Boom, see?
Oh, that was a good
That
hard
time he
cross.
stepped into it and threw the cross.
And he needs to do that every time. He could probably get him out of there.
If he can step in on the kick and stay in the pocket, he might be able to end this fight.
Yep.
I don't know how many more shots off that nose Lopez wants to take.
Not many.
And if you're France, you need to get in there and get active. I think he knows he's up in the fight and he doesn't want to do anything silly.
And he's playing it safe.
But
and
right
I mean,
there, step in on that kick. Same thing.
He needs to work. You know, you got to.
We just saw Lopez reach in and adjust his mouthpiece, showing the signs of some tiredness and some hurt. If you're France, you need to jump in and capitalize right there. As soon as you see that sign of weakness,
Oh,
you
I
gotta
like
get
how
in.
he ate that kick
There
and
it
came back
is.
with a cross.
Yep.
He needs to throw that jab. Throw it out there like he was in the first round and in the second round. Now he's just trying to it seems like he's trying to coast to the win.
Yes, he is. I want to see him go jab, jab, hook, jab, jab, level change, or get straight in the pocket and start working jab, jab to push Lopez to the fence. You got to
10
quit eating that
seconds.
leg kick. 10 seconds to go. We're going to get a rally out of these guys. I think France knows he's got this fight won. He's just going to dance it out. Lopez knows he's got to get something done. Great fight.
That was a great fight. That was a good fight, actually.
We both fighters have some skills to sharpen up. They're going to learn a lot from it, but neither one of them folded up, and both of them really, really, really stuck it out there.
And I think he showed a lot being an independent fighter, which means he probably doesn't have a coach.
Yeah.
Does things on his own, and if he gets into a gym, you know,
Looks like he's got some boxing background.
yeah, for sure.
Definitely didn't see any jiu-jitsu out of him, much
No.
wrestling. So if he gets in a gym, you could probably see some really good things from him.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah.
he throws some hard punches.
And Lopez did a great job too. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he just got going.
Lopez
a little
got
late.
his nose opened up early in the fight, and we both know getting hit like that early in a fight changes things for you.
especially in your first fight. If you bleed like
You
that,
can't breathe.
Yep.
You know, you don't know how to breathe. You start opening up, trying to breathe around your mouthpiece, and that's a really tough game.
And if you're fighting at heavyweight, you don't want to be breathing with your mouth piece open.
No, you
Anyway,
get,
let
you
alone
get-
heavyweight.
You get touched with your mouth open as a heavyweight, and you're going to start feeling those punches. So far in the night, I want to go ahead and congratulate Aaron on building a great card. We've had balance back and forth.
I mean, I think with these two fights, it seems like it's evenly matched.
Yeah.
Which is, you know,
That's what I like to see.
I like to see.
You know,
I'll
I'll take decisions when they're evenly matched and they're back and forth. You know, if it's split decision, you know that you've got an evenly matched card.
For sure. And I'm not a fan of these walk right through. I mean, you're going to
Nope.
get one maybe or two, but you know, I think right now he's doing a great job.
Score the bout 29-28. Demetrius score the bout 30-27. Judge
10-8 round.
Unanimous decision.
to 27. For your winner by unanimous decision, Jerry.
There we go.
Good decision. I'm curious to see what round they gave him as a
don't know.
10-8. Because